know things about myself I didn't know earlier. And it's like I fall in love with myself with whatever you say. But thank you so much for that edification, Maggie. And yes, one thing I would completely agree, Phil. First of all, I really want to thank all of you for being here on this call at this hour, because I know that it's Friday evening and a lot of you might have just come back from work. And a lot of you might still be traveling in work, because I saw some people message saying that they can't turn their cameras on because they're driving, etc. So, I mean, that goes a long way to show your commitment to the business, and which is one of the most important things for success. And one thing I completely agree when Maggie said that this opportunity does so much more for you than just financially, because it was very unlikely that all of us would have gotten to know each other without this opportunity, without a platform like this. And I can say that I'm truly blessed to, have known so many people who are on this call, because I get to learn a lot from these people, because it helps me grow as a person and as a professional as well. And of course, we've built some beautiful friendships along the way, which I don't think was possible, without this platform. So, and I'm looking forward to actually connecting with all of you in that way. And one of the places we're going to do that is our Cyprus event. So of course, Rohit is going to talk more about that. So I won't spoil the fun, but welcome everyone. Now, you've already heard the wonderful presentation by our amazing presenter and president, Mr. Haider Mustafa. I don't think he's left out any detail when it comes to presenting the business, which is great, because information, knowledge, as they say, is power. Knowledge is power, and you need to know how to use this power to actually change the situation that you're in, to change the condition that you're in, to make it better. Now, the more knowledge you have, the more power you have. The basics of earning money from any business, not just network marketing. It could be a restaurant, it could be a college, it could be construction, any business at all, is to know the business inside out. It's very difficult to make money from a business that you don't know. Like, it might happen with a stroke of luck, but there is no short way of making money from a business if you don't know the business inside out. So the first thing we've got to do is to make sure we understand it. Now, I will just go back a little bit. You heard about this opportunity, but let's just quickly talk about this industry in general. I know that most of you have really amazing experience in network marketing already. I know people on this call here who've got over 10, 15, even 20 years of experience in network marketing. And that's really wonderful, because we get to learn a lot from these people. But there are also people who are new to this industry, who haven't spent so many, years in this industry yet, and who are still learning. So I would say, there are 6 main principles, or rather 6 important questions you should ask yourself whenever you plan to join a company, a network marketing company especially. It's very important to get answers to all these questions, because until a few years ago, there were not very many companies. Like, if we talk about 10 years ago, there are only a handful of companies people knew about or were around, if we talk about it. And those companies were running for gazillion years. But if you just look at last 4, 5 years, 6 years, there's so many more companies that have started. In fact, I would say that 2020, the first time that we launched our digital currency, at that time, there were less than 1,000 cryptos in the world. And right now, there are more than 1,000 exchanges. And of course, you can't even count the number of cryptos in the world, because there's a new one coming out every day. So it's important to actually move, adjust your pace with the moving time. And unless we're able to do that, we will lag behind. So a few questions that you should ask before joining any company. The first and foremost, I feel very important question is that how long has the company been around? Has it been around long enough for you to be able to trust it, for you to know that, it has got a record and it will keep on growing? So answering that question, we established in 2018. We are in 2023 right now, so pretty much 5 years. we have seen this industry change. And I'm not just talking about the network marketing industry change. We've seen the Forex world change. We've seen the crypto world change, as I was just mentioning. So very important question to ask is, how long has the company been around? And I think we very well, check in that box, because we have been around for over 5 years, and that is one of our really big strengths. The next question you need to ask is that how financially stable the company is. Now, one of the indicators for this could be the various offices we have around the world. We've got physical office here in Birmingham, and a lot of you might have already visited here. We've got office in London, we've got office in Wales, we've got where our trading takes place. We've got offices in Dubai, we've got offices in Philippines, we've got offices pretty much like such a huge office, and our own real estate infrastructure in Turkey. We've got our own real estate development in Dubai, which I'm sure that a lot of you went to as well for the groundbreaking ceremony. Now, these are important things, because these things tell you when a company is diversified in terms of its asset holding, it's more stable as compared to if it only has if it's telling you that it's only doing just this one thing. And that is again a very big check when we talk about this opportunity, that our physical infrastructure is so good and so expansive that that the company is here for the long run. In fact, the good part is that we're actually opening new offices even now. We're actually in the process of getting SEC license for Colombia as well, because we've got huge teams in Colombia. So once we get that, we shall be able to open office there. India is a new market that has recently opened up for us, and hopefully we'll see offices there soon as well. Not only that, other countries, like we've got office in Nigeria as well already, but we're looking at opening more offices because the team is growing like crazy over there. We've got now team growings in Bangladesh, and that would again lead to, once we have a sizable amount of team, that would again lead to us opening offices there. So it's not just the infrastructure we have already. As you can see, we're continually building it as well. And that is very, very important for you to look for when you're deciding what opportunity to go for. Now, one of the very important things is, what is the product? What is the product, and is there a need for this product? If there is no need for the product, then this whole system is not really sustainable. Now, our product, if I talk about the Forex and crypto trading education. Now, trading industry has been around for not only so long, but at the same time, if we talk about Forex industry, it's one of the biggest industries in the world. It turns out over, even in the worst days, it turns out over 3 or 4 trillion in a day. And that's huge. So if you were to learn a skill, whenever you're helping your child to pick a college or, to pick a subject, you see what their interest is and what's there in the market that's in demand. That's very, very important. So similarly, choosing the right product is also very important. Now, our product, the Forex and crypto education that we give, it's not only straight of the art. People who have attended the training, they know that there is absolutely no comparison when it comes to other companies providing a similar product. We've got 12 hours live support every single day, where we literally tell you what to buy, when to buy, what to sell, when to sell. There cannot be a better hand holding than this, because this is why, actually, if you're somebody who doesn't know anything at all about the Forex industry, then you're the best candidate for this, because you don't have bad habits that you'll need to unlearn. You can only learn the things that are taught on the course, which is, again, very important to be successful, is to follow the system. And here we've got an amazing product, which is so much in demand and need, because, there is no other skill. If I were to learn one survival skill in this physical world, that would be how to become financially independent. And this is what the product here teaches you. So if you're someone who's bought a package, but not gone to your back office and looked at those videos, not attended any live training, my friend, you're actually losing out a lot, because no amount of daily reward and no amount of commissions can compare to the skill that you will get by attending that training. That will be a life skill, because money can come and go. But once you learn a skill, once you master a skill, that's yours for life. And nobody can take that away from you. Which again is such a huge step towards self-development. And all it takes, because the videos are there in back office, it's up to you what time you want to give to it. It's like so flexible. You're not going to a college from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. or whatever. You can actually learn at your own pace in your own time, because irrespective of the package that you have bought, you've got access to those training videos for 52 weeks. So I would suggest go ahead and make use of it, because there's a huge checkbox when it comes to checking out things that you need to see in a company. So do use it. Also, another important thing is to check out whether the product that we have, the system that we have, is it a fad? Is it like huge today and will go away tomorrow? Because there are so many other products that come into the market, make a huge wave in the ocean, but then disappear. For example, every other day, there is some like amazing miracle fat loss product coming in. And people just like go crazy over it, and they're buying it and using it, whatever. And after some time, it just goes away. As they say, thing of beauty is joy forever. And this, my friend, is certainly a thing of beauty. The system, the structure, because it is joy forever. We need to know how we need to use it. This skill that you can learn from here, this is not a fad. This is not something that's in fashion today and will not be useful tomorrow. Once you learn the skill, it's going to stay with you forever and ever and ever, and will help you make money forever and ever and ever. The fifth very important thing to look for is, can you make immediate money from the system? Because you don't want to join a system and then wait like month, 2 months, 3 months to be able to get paid. In job, what happens? You join today, you work for an entire month, and at the end of the month, you get paid. You can't get paid before that. Or best case scenario for people in UK and all, you get weekly pay, like, you work for the entire month, but then the money only hits you at the end of the week. Well, here the system is very, very swift. As Heather even mentioned during the presentation, within 24 hours, your commissions are in your back office. You get rewards daily from the very first Monday that you click on the button to start daily rewards. You start receiving daily rewards on in your back office. Not only that, any commissions that you make, as I said, that it's there in your account instantly. At best, like a couple of hours, not even 24 hours actually, just a couple of hours. And most of the times it's just immediate. So again, a huge check in the box that yes, you get your rewards and everything, you get your commissions immediately. You don't really have to wait a long time for that. And another thing, I would say last but not the least, the sixth very, very important thing is that you need to see the person that you're working with. The person who's brought you in the company, are they a sponsor or a recruiter? That's very important, because this person will play a huge part in your success in the system. If they're a recruiter, that means they've just help you get on the system, buy package, and then, okay, thank you very much. If they're a sponsor, they'll work with you in order to ensure your progress and success in the system. And you definitely want to be with people who are concerned about your success, who are concerned about your progress. But remember, they can't do it alone. End of the day, your success should be your responsibility. They can only help. But you want to be working with a person who's there to help, who's eager to help, who has the knowledge and the skill to help you. And I'm very happy and proud to say that I see so many leaders and, the people who've organized these calls, everybody down from Heather, Maggie, Rohit, I see Imran on this call, and I see Salman, I see Amy Anthony, I see Shakil, so many people that I personally know, Danielle, these are all people who would literally make sure that they're giving above 100% in order for you to succeed. But yes, that effort needs to come from your end as well. So if you have all these things checked out, all these 6 points checked out, then welcome, my friend, you're in the right system. And here in this system, now that you're a part of this system, there are just three steps to success. The 3 steps to success, I would say, let me get the board. I hope all of you can see the board. First 3 steps to success. Number 1, system. Now, the system includes the product you're working with or the service that you're working with. The system includes the infrastructure, and not just the physical infrastructure, but the back office. You're able to get information. You're able to, navigate through the back office properly. And in order to do that, you can certainly get help on these kind of trainings that we do often, or even from your sponsor, your upline. You can get all the help, but the system in itself is pretty much very, very easy. So whenever you join somebody, please make sure you take them through the back office, help them understand the system, because that is their first interaction with the system. And that is a very, very decisive moment. If they like it, if they find it user-friendly, then they will go ahead with it. If they find it like too complicated, then it might be difficult for them. If they find it complicated, try and explain. And also the good part is that over the period of time, we've actually simplified the system quite a bit. And of course, we have our regular calls, we have our regular directors call now that we have resumed, where you can share your input about simplifying the system even further. And that's a continuous work in progress, which is a good thing because it's not set in stone. If there is something that you feel can be simplified, can be made better, then we follow it, we do it. Now, in addition, the system includes your product or service plus your back office. Very important. Now, the number 2 very important step to success is your strategy. Now, strategy is a path that you define for yourself, maybe on your own or along with your sponsor, with your team. You define for yourself to be able to reach a goal. So in order to make this effective, you need to set up a goal for yourself. Okay. You need to set up a goal for yourself and then define a path that will take you there. And while doing this, one of the most important things is timing. People who get into any industry and any business at the right time, they say that you need, in order to be successful, you need to have the skills and timing. Timing is very, very important. So when we talk about strategy, goal and timing, these are very important aspects of defining your strategy. The best thing is this opportunity, comparatively, even though we've been around for so long with all the updates that we have made, this right now is, of course, the best time to join this opportunity. Because for those of you who've been on our director's call, you have a little bit of insight of what we're going to bring in. And for those of you who've not been on director's call, when you come to our Cyprus event, you will see and you will realize that this is just the beginning. And this right now is the best time to join, because when you join an opportunity, when you spot the right opportunity, the earlier you join, the more profitable it becomes for you. So this system, with all the updates that we have made and the new things that we're bringing in, the new add-ons that we're bringing in, there couldn't be a better time to join it, because tomorrow, 2 days later, or a month later might be late for you, because you'll be missing out on everything, all the money that you can make, all the things that you can learn within this 1 month. So timing is very important. Right now is the perfect timing for this. The third, and they say always save the best for the last. The third and I would say the most important thing is skill. Now, when I say skill, it's a combination of two things. There are certain skills that you're born with. There are certain skills you learn along the way when you grow up because of the environment and everything. And there are skills that you develop consciously. These are the skills, the ones that you work on and develop consciously. These are the skills that will determine your success in business and in life. Now, in order to develop skills, the first important thing is to have the willingness to learn. If you're very happy in the place and position that you are right now, there's absolutely no reason for it to change or for you to change. Because I personally believe that happiness and inner peace are the most important things. So if you have that already, wonderful. Nothing needs to change. But this world is changing very rapidly. And even if we have an okay life right now, with the way inflation is rising, with the way that, all these news are reporting, everywhere media is reporting that we're on the verge of, again, another financial crisis in the world, and probably worse than what we saw in 2008. Your current status would not stay as it is unless you add something on. So there could not have been a more important, imperative, and crucial time to not only learn a new financial skill, but to add to your existing income streams than right now. Not only to make your current financial situation better, even if you want to keep it at the same level, it has become important to add more sources of income, to add more streams to your current portfolio. And learning a financial skill is, again, one of the best decisions you can make at this time. Now, all of these things ensure our success in any system, ensure our success in any business. What sort of system we're getting, the strategies that we implement, and the skills that we develop, the skills that we implement. Now, let me get rid of this. If anybody wants to take a screenshot or anything, you're welcome to. Okay. Now, in order to start a business, in order to succeed in a business, because what I want to do right now is that to make sure that I'm able to give you information and knowledge that will help you do better in this existing business. So in order to succeed in the business, one of the most important thing is start with the basics. Okay. What does it mean? If you try and learn every single thing about the business on the very first day, you will be overwhelmed. It'll be very difficult, because all these people, successful people that you see on this call or around you, they have learned the system, they've learned the business over a period of time. Yes, some people have a shorter learning curve, some people have a longer learning curve. So you need to see how fast you want to learn, how much time you want to devote. But again, I would say it's very important not to try and do everything just on the first day, understand everything on the first day, or even try and make anybody, a new person that you're bringing into the business, don't try and make them understand everything on the first day. It will be very, very difficult for them and they will be overwhelmed. So the first thing you need to do in order to succeed, starting with the basics. So for this, you want to, let's say, build a team. So first, you need to define your target. Right? Your target audience. Now, if we were to talk about the target audience, our target audience for this product and service, actually, number one could be anybody who's looking for a better financial position in their life, looking for additional income streams in their life, or looking to actually have more flexibility in terms of spending time in their life. Because I'm sure there are a lot of people on this call who were making huge money, great money before that in their jobs, and everywhere else. But the question is, did they have the flexibility? Now today, in this business, you're your own boss. If you decide that today you want to spend time with your family and that's about it, you can decide that. And if you've worked your way enough, you can actually do that without even hampering your business. If today you decide that today, like next 1 week, I'm going for vacation and I will not spend time on this business. If you've actually worked well enough, if you've built a proper team, you can go on that vacation without it impacting anything. You don't have to ask your boss for holiday. You don't have to inform anybody. You can set up your appointments the way you want. So when we talk about target audience, it's very important to have the right kind of audience that you want to approach in mind. And then you need to know where to find these target audience. For example, just for instance, be dealing with Forex education. Now, how many college graduates are actually, employment is on an all-time high. How many college graduate, they graduate, with XYZ degree, but they're not able to get a job. It's not like they're not good, but of course, the job to person ratio is not 1:1. So in order to help you build your team, you could probably tap into a market that is ready to learn the skill. Imagine the thousands of pounds, thousands of euros those people pay in order to get into university. Why? Because they want to get a job that will make them good money. They can actually pay just a fraction of that here and learn a very important life skill that after which they don't need to go out looking for a job. They can generate money for themselves. So define your target audience, know where your target audience are found, whether it's university, whether they're hanging out in a certain place, it's a sort of social circle that you're looking for. It's very important to know where would you find your target audience. Now, again, very important is that you attend relevant trainings and events. Now, one of the very good things that I like about our president who was presenting earlier, Heather Mustafa, is that he's found a very creative, innovative way actually to meet people, new people who might be potential, who might, be interested in the business. What he does is that he goes out to, this business networking meetings where people from different walks of life, from different professions come together. They share a little bit about their business. It's an open platform. And, he's been able to make amazing connections through that. So you need to know where to find or, what sort of events to attend. And of course, the events that company organizes, they are one of the best places that you can go to actually to upskill yourself. Not only that, you can bring over, you can ask your friend from a different country or something to come over, see the business, and that might just kickstart your business in a completely different country where you've never even been to. The best part about this business is being online. It can be accessed from anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in the same country, in the same time zone even. You can have a team as far off on this earth as possible. But you need to know that what training and events to attend for that. There are some great mentors in this team as well, on this call as well, that do amazing training. I know Imran does some awesome trainings for his teams. I know that Shakil does some really amazing training on mindset, etc. So, you need to get training for both the things. One is to upskill yourself, and second is to meet relevant people who might be interested in the business. Then you need to educate yourself. If you don't know about the product, and if you don't have 100% belief in the product, you might see some initial success with the stroke of luck, a little bit of hard work, but it will never go where you want it to go. It will never go the distance that you want it to travel. Because for that, you need to know the product inside out, and you need to have 100% belief in the product. If I don't believe, for example, you've seen, sometimes on streets, on bus stands, outside the railway stations, or even knocking your door are some preachers. They come to preach about religion, about, their religion. The reason they come to preach about their religion is not because they want something from you, but because of their utmost 100% conviction that this is the best thing. And because this is the best thing, they want to share it with you too, because they want good for you. That's the sort of conviction you need to have in your product, in your business, in order to be able to promote it wholeheartedly. Till the time you have any ounce of doubt in that my product, probably there's another product out there that might be better, or like this is substandard or not good, you will not be able to promote it. And you can only make that correct judgment whether it is the best product or not, only once you know the product inside out. So first off, spend time in understanding and knowing the product yourself. And listen genuinely. Whenever you're talking to somebody, it's a lot of times we've seen that, people, because they're very excited about the product and everything, just keep talking. They don't let the other person talk. Wherein the most important thing is you let the other person talk and you listen. You listen to what they want. You listen to what they need. You listen to what they are looking for. Because unless you know that, you will just be shoving something. All of us love to shop, but nobody wants to be sold. Everyone loves to buy, but nobody wants to be sold. We would go out of our houses, drive all the way to the supermarket to get the same thing. But if a salesman comes on our door knocking, we don't even want to hear what they want to say. Maybe it's the same product that, they want to sell, and I don't have to drive all the way to the supermarket. But just because it's knocking at my door, it's like, it's pressuring me. I don't want to listen to it. And I'm sure that happens with all of you, or at least most of you. So it's very important that you don't push your product, shove it down somebody's throat. You listen to what they want. You listen to what they need. And then what you do is that you share the business creatively. Creativity is very important. So once you've understood what the other person needs, whether the person is actually looking for educating themselves in this market and, learning Forex, because there's so many people out there who pay simply without any, daily rewards, without any commissions, without any referral. They pay thousands and thousands just to learn this business. And by this business, I say just to learn Forex trading. So many people. And imagine here, not only we're giving them top-class education, we're giving them a certificate that is recognized worldwide, that's issued by the European Union. In addition to that, we're giving them daily rewards. We're giving them commission if they share the business, and they have the potential to earn 400%. So that means actually, if you work hard enough, if you look in the right places, connect with the right people, then all these people who are paying just for the education should actually be our members. Because here they're getting so much more in return in addition to the education. So let's target the right market. Also, there could be people who, when we say about sharing the business creatively, it also means there are people who probably doing well enough in their job. They could be like, proper professionals, but they're exchanging their time for money. They only get paid for the number of hours that they work, even if they're very, very highly paid. So they can never leverage the time. They can't, if they 1 week of holiday they want to take, that means they're actually having to let go of the money they will make during that 1 week. So you can pitch the product accordingly, because here they don't have to do that. They have complete flexibility over time and how they want to use their time and still be making good money. So you need to decide what the person needs. Now, when we talk about that, we'll move to the last part of our training, which is related to our system. Now, in order to make good money in the system, I would say, one is that you learn the skill to get the best value out of the product, get the best value out of your, package. In addition to that, in order to make money, because this is a network marketing system, the number one way to make money is by referrals. Because with this, you can make 400% even within a couple of days. Or even daily, actually, people have done that. They've expired multiple packages in 1 day as well. So there is absolutely no limit to the amount of money that you can make in 1 day, 1 week, or a month. So because it's a network marketing company, it's very important that you understand the first and the best way to actually make money from the system is through referrals. Okay. Now, the good part is that we have a system where somebody who's not building a team, who's not able to refer people, they can also make good money. And that is through compounding. Or rather, I would say staking. Now, staking actually is a golden triangle system. Okay, it's very, very effective for everybody. I call it a golden triangle. Let's say the first person is the client who's got a package. Then here you are, who've referred the package to the client, and here is the company. Now, this is a system that benefits all three. And in order to have a completely sustainable system, it's important that all three benefit from one single system. Now, first of all, when a client stakes, what they're getting is, first, they don't have to turn the rewards on every Monday. So that means usually what happens is that if you forget to turn the rewards on and all, it takes an extra week for you to reach whatever level. With this, you don't have to worry about turning the rewards on every Monday. It compounds your package automatically for next 52 weeks. So it's automatic. When they don't forget, if otherwise they would have in 52 weeks, it is very possible that they forget for at least 10 weeks. 1 week they turn the rewards on, next week they forget, another 2 weeks they turn it on, another week they forget. So usually instead of 52, it takes them 62 weeks to compound to the same level. But with this, they achieve it within 52 weeks straight because they don't have to do anything manually. And they get much better daily rewards. Now, the best part is that if you are a team leader, you get residual bonus from this person and every person on your team who's compounding. And once they're staking, you know that you're getting that residual income for 52 weeks at least. So you as a leader for yourself, you can actually build a very good residual income stream by helping people stake their packages as soon as they join. This will actually keep on increasing the amount of residual income you're receiving week on week on week on week. Not only that, how is it good for the company? Because this person is getting more money, this person is getting more money. So how is it good for the company? Well, once you're staking, we as a company know that this money is there with us for 52 weeks. at least. Before that, we don't have to start giving daily rewards. So we can actually put that money to better use in terms of putting in long-term strategies, long-term businesses like, real estate and all that take longer to develop, give good profit, but at the same time are very low risk. Because if we have to generate profit quickly, then of course the strategies involve more risk. But because we want to take lesser risk, it's better for us if people are staking, then we know that we can put this money in a long-term, for example, long-term trade, forex trade, or crypto trade, or especially real estate. So it is a system that benefits all three involved. And not only that, in our system, in your back office, you see daily reward, and there is a rewardometer. Now this rewardometer tells you at what level you're getting your rewards. And it starts with T when you join, you're a trainee, then you're an active trainee once you have 100. Then you become a QT when you have 500. Then you become a DR plus and DRX. Now, even though this is there in the back office, I was surprised by the number of people who are not taking complete benefit of it. Because as I said, that in order to make full use of system, in order to get maximum money from the system, you need to understand the system inside out. So I was actually surprised how many people didn't know about it and were not actually taking the full use of it. Now, when you become DRX, well, let's first discuss how to become DR plus. In order to become DR plus, all you need is 10,000 euro worth of direct sale in any calendar month. It is counted as per calendar month, and this could just be in one leg. It doesn't matter. You don't have to balance anything out or anything. As soon as you have 10,000 euros worth of direct sale in any calendar month, you get between 0.6 to 0.7% daily reward for next calendar month. Not only that, if you have 20,000 euros worth of direct sale in any calendar month, you get between 0.9 to 1% daily reward for the next calendar month. And let me just quickly share how powerful this is. This 1%, when we talk, let's put some figures to it. Let's put some numbers to it. Let's say you have a 5,000 euro package. The month you become DRX, that means you're bringing direct sale of 20,000 euros. Sale. What this means is your direct bonus will be 2,000 euros. If the sale falls on your weaker side, best case scenario, then your binary or your team bonus will be another 1,800 euros. And the best part is that in the next calendar month, you get about 1% daily reward for next entire calendar month. So your daily reward for 22 days in one calendar month on a 5,000 euro package comes to around 1,100 euros. If you just add this up, it comes to 4,900 euros. Pretty close to your own package value. Now, if we were just to start with this strategy, if we were just to start with this figure, that let's identify the potential people existing in our team, and let's identify at least 10 potential people existing in our team and help them achieve this DRX status. Imagine the amount of team leaders you'll be making in your team, your own position, and of everything, of course, the amount of team bonus that you will be making. Not only this, once you're helping them become DRS, after that, what, they're going to sleep? No, they've learned how to do it now. Because they've learned how to do it now, they've learned the system. Going forward, they'll do it better and they'll do it more. So actually, when you're looking for strategy, it needs to have some figures, some numbers in mind. And this is a very good place to start. That focus on people that you want to make, or you can help them make DR plus and DR max, so that they not only get the commissions and all, but also a very handsome daily reward also. So there is quite a lot of things in the system that when you understand, they help you make, a lot more money than probably what you're making right now. And we'll have regular trainings in order to go over them. But before I, end this session, one thing that I'd like to mention is, when you start, and some of you were on the last call that we discussed this. So for you, it might be a bit of repetition, but it's, important that you understand the updates. Now, the best part is that for 100 euro package, earlier you needed 500 left, 500 right, in order to start receiving higher rewards. Now it has been made much easier, because you can just have 100 euros here, 100 euro left and right, and this package will be on high reward. Similarly, if you have a 200 euro package, if you have 100 euro here, 100 euro direct here, you will start receiving high rewards on this package. What does this mean? This means that for all your team members who, who trying to actually learn the business, sell packages, but they're not able to sell, because for everybody they contact when they want to just start with a smaller package, see how things go, they're not able to do that, because in order for them to get any proper rewards and all, it takes a lot of effort or otherwise a lot of time. They are able to do that now. And this small change in itself, that you're able to get high rewards on these smaller packages by now just doing 1/5 of the work, should help you multiply the business like crazy. But again, the team needs to be educated about that. I would leave you just with, one thought, that whenever you start something, begin with the end in mind. Whenever you start your day, just have a plan how you want to end it. What are the things you want to accomplish along the way? When you begin a week, begin with the end in mind, that what are the things you wish to accomplish during this week. When you start a month, begin with the end of the month in mind. And when you start a business, begin and end in mind, that before you get out of the business, what is that you want to achieve? If you're determined on doing that, there is absolutely nobody who can come in the way of your success. We've got a system that has already proven to be so profitable for so many people who are on this call as well, live testimonies. So there is no reason that you are not able to do it. So let's make sure that every single person on this call becomes very successful, becomes the best versions of themselves, and achieve the goal that they have set out for themselves. So we'll have more of these trainings. Thank you so much.
Wow. What a training. Guys, I told you before, this is something that you cannot miss. And this is something that really can make all of us too much excited, and we get a lot of knowledge. And thank you so much, our one and only CMO, for this amazing training. And I believe everyone in the groups all are saying this is very nice training. What a training, amazing training. Everybody is excited now. And let's move forward, and let's invite on the board our next presenter, who is Rohit Sharma, and our regional president. So let's invite him, and he will share with us something really good. Rohit, are you here?
Yes, Maggie. Thank you. What an amazing presentation from our President, Mr. Haider Mustafa, and what a detailed explanation and training from one and only our CMO Shweta. Thank you so much for that. I genuinely learn every time I listen to your trainings. I always learn something. I have made some good notes as well. So that was absolutely amazing. Now, guys, today I know we have been on this call for nearly hour and a half, so I will keep my topic very, very short. But my topic is very, very important. It will literally help you to make 6, 7 figures in your business. You know, I have been part of this business now for this company more than 2 years. It has completely changed my life, not just financially, but also as a person. I have grown so much. We have been able to build a huge team around the world in this company. You know, we met people who have become like a family members. So there's so much to learn from this industry. Now, what I'm going to today speak about is events. Why events are so important for our business. I personally believe that events plays a big role in this business, in this industry. If you want to build a massive, massive organization, a big team, events plays a very, very crucial role. When I joined this business in 2020, it was me and 5 of my friends who went to our first international convention in Turkey. NextGen had that time. From 6 of us, we was total 6 people. 3 months after, we was able to build a team of over 1,500 people. We have thousands of people in our business just 3 months after we attended this international convention. You know, guys, I tell you something, what Shweta just went through, NextGen is a money-making machine if you allow it to make money for you. If you have the right mindset and the right attitude in this industry, you can make phenomenally good money. You know, now what I'm going to do is why events are so important in our business. Okay. I made some slides which I can share with you. Now, why events? You know, because events build successful teams, guys. Event is a place where you build your business. Okay, it's the oxygen for our business. At events, you will build successful teams. Why? Because at events, you will get training for the top leadership. Your teams will get trained. You know, they will be able to meet the co-founders. They will be able to meet the corporate teams, you know, which will maybe inspire them to set goals, something they might have not done previously. You know, a lot of people have are part of this business, but they have not yet started the business, if that makes sense. So it will motivate them, you know, towards taking some actions. Their recognitions, achievements happens on the events. You know, a lot of people, they work 30, 40, 50 years of life, but never get recognized. You know, people, I believe in our industry, recognition is a very, very important thing. And when people get recognized on the biggest stage in front of thousands of people, you know, it gives you and your team the motivation. It builds the vision for them, you know, and also builds a belief for them. Belief, not just maybe for the company, but also within themselves. You know, so because when you go to the events will give you knowledge will give you belief, and belief will give you the effort, you know, and the effort will give you the success you need in this business and able to grow. So events are very, very important for our business. Now, your strategy is to promote your team to go through the NextGen system. What is the NextGen system? Okay, now a lot of people think we can just sign someone in the business, you know, have a presentation, sign them in the business, get them to buy the package, try to get them to attend 1 or 2 trainings. That's not really how you make big in this business. So you have to follow the NextGen system, which is very simple and straightforward. You know, you attend all these calls, training calls that are happening, you know, all the events that are happening, but all the road leads to the international convention. You know, I tell you the secret in this industry. If let's say you have joined NextGen, okay, that's very good, but you're not part of NextGen until you have not attended a international convention. When I joined this industry, my mentor, this was the first thing he said. He said, today you sign in for this business, but the next convention is on such and such date, but your business will not start until actually you attend that event. So events are very, very crucial, and international convention are the place where you need to bring your teams with you. Okay, understanding people is the key. Enrolling people is the key to full duplication. Anything less than that is not. Okay, the main keyword here is enrolling. Recruiting people is instant. Enrolling people is a process. I'll tell you the difference. When you recruit someone, they're just in next gen. But when you enroll people through the process, the next gen is in them. And it's a big, big difference, guys. You know, what is event? Event is elevating vision, eliminating negative thoughts. Very simple, you know. Now, our event, I'm very, very excited about our upcoming event in Cyprus. I would say like this, for those who are first time on this call, if you're not yet in the business and you have some financial problems, this is the place where you need to be. I'll say it's more important to be on this event rather than being in the business, because once you come to this event, it will literally change your business. You know, all you have to do is bring your teams, bring your people to this event. Okay, because when you bring them there, vision will be implanted into them. You know, nobody can give you this feeling. You have to physically be at the event to feel it, guys. So events are very, very important for our business. Now, our convention in Cyprus is going to be in Concord, a luxury resort, all inclusive. Okay, you're going to meet people there from all around the world. You're going to meet other leaders. You're going to meet seven-figure earners. You're going to meet corporate team. You will hear testimonies, stories, recognitions. It will take your business from here to here in very, very short time of period. So that's my topic for today, guys. Please get back to the person who invited you to this call. Okay, if you're not yet in the business, let's get started. You know, let's get your ticket booked to this convention. Let's take the next step together. Maggie, I will pass you back to you now. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Guys, Rohit is the person who invited, who without me knowing, joined me in this business, because he saw that this is an amazing opportunity. And I will be thankful the rest of my life to being in this amazing opportunity just because of the Rohit, and that he just joined me without I know. And I'm so happy that I could change my life with this, my next gen lifestyle, and create a real, amazing, unbelievable lifestyle with my next gen lifestyle. So now we heard the presentation from our president, Haidar Mustafa. We heard also and training. We know much, much more about next gen, how we need to think, how we need to recruit, how we need to compound, all details. And of course, also we need to book our tickets ASAP to our convention in Cyprus. I'm really, really excited. I got my visa yesterday, so I'm sure I will be there myself. And so let's make it happen. So yeah, book your flight tickets, book your hotel tickets right now after this call, because if you are excited now, and if you come to our Cyprus event, you will be 10 times more excited, and you will see what is happening inside the company. And always is saying, if you surrounding yourself with 5-6 millionaires, you will be the one. And trust me, in this event, you will see lots of millionaires, and you will be surrounded lots of millionaires. So don't be worried, and come and surround yourself and become millionaire yourself in 2023. So thank you very much, all of you. And we will meet, we will have another Friday special, Friday night special.
That's if the people on this call enjoyed the session today. Okay, so we want your feedback, guys, leaders. We want your feedback on all the leaders groups. So if you liked and enjoyed our session today, because we could do something even more special for the next collaboration, guys. So if you want to hear something more special, give us the feedback and then we'll think about it. So yes, thank you very much, Maggie, for a wonderful being a wonderful host as always. Shweta, thank you for a fantastic training. You know, Rohit gave insights of our international event. And let me tell you something, guys, when this company does events, they do events in style. They'll treat you like a VIP, and what a place to be at, a resort. Okay, I know there's a lot of people who already put their hands up saying, I'm going to make use of that water park. I also seen a tennis court there. Okay, Rohit, the game is on. So guys, you know, we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves, and we're going to show the people who we really are. Next-gen Lifestyle is the #1 company for the world. Okay, Rohit, over to you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for connecting. Get back to the person who has invited you. Let's get back to the action, guys, and let's make the rest of the life the best with the next gen. Thank you very much, guys. See
Fantastic, guys. Now, guys, you can all unmute yourself in the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me hear you.
Next
gen
Lifestyle.
Thank you, guys. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Love you all.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.